detail on this edition of the news. Meantime, the Israeli-Palestinian war continues to amass body bags, with a death toll rising over the weekend to 210 and more than 400 injured as a result of the Israeli operation to rescue 4 hostages in central Gaza. The news and more will be dished out to you in just a jiffy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to CAM1 Radio, the People's Radio. FM 99.5 is the frequency. I am your presenter, Ekome Charles Abane. We kickstart with some human interest stories today on the platforms. 5 young people were apprehended in possession of 52 kilograms of marijuana in Kuseri and are presently awaiting justice to take its course. Meantime, a free screening for kidney diseases saw thousands of people from all over Cameroon and its peripheries in Gaoundéré in the Adamawa region take advantage of the opportunity to examine their health status of their kidneys. In Boya, in the southwest region of the country, a gendarme officer was arrested and forced to apologize after attempting to frame a civilian by planting a pack of bullets in his car. The gendarme officer confessed to have planted the pack of bullets inside the civilian's car in Limbe and was hoping to make it look like a civilian. The civilian was linked to separatist fighters. In Kumba, in the Mehmet Division of the Restive Southwest Region, a general certificate examination supervisor has been dismissed for doing wrong things in the hall. Meantime, we talk something completely different in this edition of the news and talk about Sise Isiaka, who won the 9th and final stage of the International Cycling Tour in Cameroon yesterday, June 9th. The cyclist covered a 108 kilometers stretch of road between Kulmukong and Yaoundé, but overall winner of this 20th edition is none other but Kamzong Abesolo Clovis, who won the yellow jersey, signifying the utmost top prize in cycling. Abesolo has been a winner of almost all stages of the competition since the first stage in Maura on the 29th of May. It should be recalled that Kamzo Abesolo Clovis also won this competition in 2021. And on to something completely different, we talk our major league story to say the Indomitable Lions were triumphant over the Blue Sharks of Cabo Verde in a 4-1 landslide victory at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium in the country's capital, Yaoundé. Goals came in from Michael Ngado and Nuhu Tolo, plus a brace from the team's captain Abubakar Vincent, who also made history by equaling legendary Roger Miller's record of 43 goals for the national team. Abubakar Vincent is now the second highest goal scorer in the history of the Cameroon's selection, behind Samuel Etofis, who holds a staggering record of 56 goals for the national team. After their victory in Yaoundé, the Indomitable Lions are already headed to Luanda, where they will face the Palancas Negras of Angola on Tuesday, June 11th. The head coach, Mark Breeze, will be traveling with his staff and will also be accompanied by technical staff from the Ministry of Sports and Physical Education. And we talk something completely different in this edition of the news. Ladies and gentlemen, we go straight up to our international page where we shall be telling you what is on the highlights today for us on the news. We have so much in store for you guys on the international page. And on to one of our other major league stories on the international page. At least 210 people have been killed and more than 400 injured as a result of the Israeli operation to rescue 4 hostages in the central Gaza. The enclave's government has said that the investigations are still going on to still see if they could uncover other bodies and injured people in the massacre. Still on the Israeli issue, Israeli War Cabinet member Benny Gantz has resigned from Benjamin Netanyahu's government, delivering a bow or a blow to the prime minister, who has been celebrating the rare rescue of hostages held in Gaza. And the maritime aid deliveries to Gaza have resumed after US built temporary pier was repaired. That's something which is worth nothing. Meantime, an alleged multi-state human trafficking ring forcing immigrant women into prostitution, the mysterious killing of a former police officer in South Florida, attacks against police officers in New York, and the arrest of a drug dealer in Chicago. Local and federal US officials say these apparently unrelated crimes have a common denominator. Tren de Agua, a transnational criminal gang that originated in a Venezuela prison and has slowly made its way south and north in recent years in the United States of America. Temperatures are rising, hotel prices are exploding, and the travelers are already behaving badly. Welcome to another summer in Europe. From the headlines, things already look chaotic. Famous sites are raising their entry fees, hotel rooms are like gold dust, and the dollar has slipped against both pound and the euro. In summer in Europe, already a washout, according to the experts. That all depends on what kinds of sacrifices they are prepared to make. Meantime, still on the Gaza issue, 4 hostages have been freed in special operation in the Nuseirat refugee camp in central Gaza. Israel military says all 4 had been kidnapped from Nova Music Festival on October 7th, according to news sources. And it is safe to also say that an architect by trade, the Gilgo Beach killing suspect Rex Urman, allegedly kept a chilling planning document to methodically blueprint, in the words of prosecutors, how to select, kill, and dispose all of his victims. We talk sports now. Table tennis player Bruna Alexander will make history later this year as the first person from Brazil to compete at both the Olympic and the Paralympic Games. The Brazilian Table Tennis Confederation announced this week that Alexander, a one-armed athlete who has won 4 Paralympic medals, will be part of the team competing at the upcoming Paris Olympics. And just to note that, still in sports, Spanish tennis star Carlos Alcaraz has defeated Alexander Zverev from Germany in a 5-set thriller to win the first French Open title, his very first French Open title. I'll reiterate that. And just coming in, results will soon start rolling in after the European Parliament elections, one of the world's largest democratic exercises. Voters in the 27 nations of the European Union headed to the polls since Thursday to Sunday to elect 720 members of the parliament, which will have a crucial role in shaping the bloc's political direction for the next 5 years. And it is safe to also say that far-right parties are predicted to win a record number of seats in the European Parliament, a result that, if confirmed, will deliver a stinging rebuke to Brussels' political mainstream and add uncertainty to Europe's future direction. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we end this edition of the news today on CAM1 Radio, the People's Radio. The frequency is 99.5 FM. For presentation, I was a Comrade Charles Abane. See you later in the Jeffy as we continue to unfold programs on this network. We shall be talking the press review in just about 30 minutes from now. Take care and God bless you all. See you tomorrow, same time, same place.